Yeah, we're doing the afternoon session today. Got to find a way to get something done. Gonna be tricky. Gonna be tough. I definitely feel worse. Yeah, definitely feel worse. But we'll see what we can do. Yeah. Do some hack squats. Yeah, do that, man. Do that. Them big old hack squats. Ugh. There we go. Oh. Definitely feel worse. But we'll do something. And I wanted to get up early to get our raid going, because that's when the dudes that we've been raiding with raid, but they didn't even raid today, so just kind of up early. But whatever. Whatever. It worked out semi-okay. Right? Or like 1,000. It's not a calorie thing. I've just been already doing something for 6 hours at this point, but just trying really hard all day so far. Just putting in 6 hours of work already. A little tougher than what I like to just get up and just get after it, but we'll warm up. Should be alright. Be alright. Oh. Plenty of people have got to get to the gym after a longer day of that. Longer, tougher day than that, you know, so fair enough. But yeah. Yep. Oh. Ugh. 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 Start building a what now? Put a bed in the office? I respect that. That's a cool shirt. Yeah, Jenny got me this one and 2 more for my birthday. This one's for Christmas. I like it. One more. Give me some more of those. I'll do 100 for what, 16 or something? I can't really do 100. 2.5. I'm not doing the little weight on the machine. I think that's a good way to break my machine. I won't do that. Another thing you can look for, Quaylen, is a couple of the thumbnails have weird hands on them too. It's not that big of a deal, but AI is also not that great at doing hands, so. These are not my brand. Yeah, they do weird hands too. So keep an eye out for them, yep. Keep an eye out for that. Okay. Do some pull-ups in between, I think. What is it trying to get me to do? Okay. 9, yeah, I don't know about that one. I don't know if I'm doing wider either. I don't know if we're doing 9. I don't know about that. I can kind of do, if I don't go so fast, I can probably do a little bit of reps. Give it a try. Okay. Sorry, 8. Whew. Ugh. don't even know how many I've done. Probably 16. Do you think he's gonna be at college a little bit? He might come back though. He might come back. Fair enough though. Okay, that's pretty pathetic. That is pretty pathetic. Let's try that again. Maybe not wide grip. We'll just do what I want to do. Do this. Not great in the pull-ups. Not great. Might just do supported, really. Not feeling very good. Wait. Not really sure pull-ups are all that worth it right now, but we'll see. We'll give them a go. Make an effort at it. That's a little better. Let's do 8 like that, probably. That'll be better, I guess. Yep. All right. Bleh. I got a feeling we're doing back day again tomorrow. I'm getting a feeling. We'll see what we can do today, though. I'm getting a feeling. we'll see. We'll see. All right. Oh. Damn. Yeah, I don't mind vacuuming and I do dishes, but try to help out a little bit, be useful. Jenny does a whole lot though. Carries the squad. Yeah, this is rough. Okay. I'm debating on whether I should even track this workout. We'll see. Thanks, honest gym bro. Appreciate it, man. I'm trying. Oh, I definitely will not be quitting. Never quit. No, I will not, but shit's hard sometimes, for sure. For sure. Debating whether I should track this workout. Man. I'm pretty good at that, Frisky. Yeah, definitely eat leftovers. Definitely pretty good at that. Fuck. Man. Oof. What in the world? You just, the little spinner to choose your class, nice. I do that too, but it just everything is barbarian, so. Hey, barbarian again. What do you know? Let's see. I'm gonna say it's 90, because Again, I probably shouldn't even track this workout because it's gonna like regress me. From the beginning of the season, speaking about the content. Is that a viable strategy for you? See how it goes. And well, thank you so much for the 71 months, man. Big flex for you. I appreciate it, dude. It is? I know your time is tight. I'm not sure how much gaming you got going, but you get in there, get a feel for it. That'd be fun. We'll see how much Diablo we get to do, though. Yeah, we'll see. We'll have a look. We will see. Your workout day? Yeah, well, every day is a good day to work out. I'm not sure it's going to be a good workout, though, you know what I mean? We'll see. Feeling kind of fucked. Another video, what to do when you feel like shit in the gym. It's like, stop doing that. Cut it out. The whining. Do it anyway. See what happens. Definitely better to be working out than not, but yeah, I don't know. It might not look like it, but I'm working really hard. I've been trying, man. I've really been trying. It's definitely against the grain right now. Things are not going smooth right now. Everything takes an immense amount of effort at the moment. When you zoom out, everything's going good, and I'm very grateful, but moment to moment, like day to day, it's hard to get better sometimes. It's hard to make yesterday, or today go better than yesterday sometimes. Well, we'll keep trying. It's hard though, sometimes. Had some good workouts recently, that's for sure. Definitely put in some good gym time. Today, we'll see. Afternoon is not always as good. So that's why I went back to the morning workouts. These are kind of shitty sometimes. Yeah, I don't know, it's just already been working for 8 hours. A lot of people do that though, right? It's whatever. Video games part of the upkeep now? Gotcha. Yep, good plan. Yeah, I think that's all it is. Just general, like, you know, kind of just tired, I think. Putting a lot of work. Tough. Working really hard in it, but not seeing the gains is tough. But that's not generally, that's just life or work related, and then it's just a reflection of it. I know, just talking to the wall, you guys can't even hear me. Just a general reflection of how things are going. Just trying really, really hard to succeed and not succeeding at the level that I want to succeed. You know? It's tough. Just gotta keep going, I guess. Figure something out. Keep putting one foot in front of the other. I'm not dying, but I'm still hungry, you know what I'm saying? The usual. The usual. Let's get warmed up. It is what it is. It is what it is. Well, again, a lot of things are going really good. Not a whole lot of streamers have 8 sponsors committed to them and their content monthly, right? That is not normal, as far as I've seen. People don't. Not a lot of people have 11 exclamation mark sponsors in their titles of every stream. That's just. So let's not lose sight of that kind of stuff. But maybe one of the reasons they work with me is I'm fucking vicious about getting better. And when I'm not, it causes me physical, mental, emotional anguish until I find a way to succeed. And maybe that's why they want to work with me, because I'm a fucking dog. And I'll keep working on it, but double-edged sword is it hurts when you're not. And we've been needing a pop-off, and we haven't had one in a bit, so it's hurting me. Maybe a couple more of those. What I want to do is some more rows. We'll do one more of those to get warmed up first. I can't even do that long, that's good. Feels like we've been in here an hour already, but not quite. I don't think. Not quite. Watched a lot of Netflix, not a lot, but some. I've actually been liking the Apple TV shows the most recently. Like Foundation, for example, is really, really good. Really, really good. don't know if you have Apple Plus or Apple TV, whatever it's called. The Foundation is fantastic. It's based off a book series by Isaac Asimov, who is a legendary sci-fi writer. They did a really good job with the show too. Well, they already have a kick-ass story, but they have really good acting and actors, actresses, and they do a great job with it. Oh, fuck, man. Boy. Oof. How about you, man? What are you watching these days? Looks like a little front page 11 coming in. Appreciate that. Foundation, correct. Yep. So I like sports documentaries too. Those are fun. I think Amazon Prime has like a lot of cool sports stuff on there. So I don't watch a ton of stuff, but when I do, that's what I watch. Blue-Eyed Samurai, okay. That's animated, right? Cool. All right, I want to wear a belt, but I don't want to mess up my shirt too much, but let's see how it goes. Not for kids, correct, yeah. Hey, Killage, good to see you, man. Another near 10-year reset there. Thank you, man. SWAT, I think my parents like that. Or something like that. Maybe it's a different one, but anyway. Like a procedural kind of crime deal, yeah. My parents like those kind of shows. I don't like procedurals as much. Where'd the time go? Pumping, bro. Straight to the gains, ideally. Just gotta keep trying to stay with it, man. Stay up, you know? At least stay relevant. That's challenging enough as it is. But we're working on it, brother. And thanks for helping me do it. Back then and now. All the way in the beginning and all the way till right this very moment. Thank you. Welcome back. Pumping us up, helping us try to make a good day out of this one. Try to get this thing going. I wish I had more time in the day. I do. It's hard to get enough work done and get enough sleep. It's tough. Wish I had more time in the day. I'm gonna take 2 seconds. Go pee before we get this thing going. But thanks for hanging out, guys. We'll keep it going. We'll keep it going. Don't be shy with them primes either. Pump them up. Here we go. Okay, so these rows felt pretty good last time I did them. It's just not enough. Not enough to do it all. While still sleeping. I still do try to get some sleep because I can tell that when I get tired, things get like rough. You know what I mean? And I've been tired recently. That's all right. We'll keep putting in the work. Oh, just blame the winter and keep going. 140 for 10. Okay. Fine. We gotta work our row back up a little bit. Some strength back in this row. Put a trim on top? I am, yep, I am. I'm just walking for like an hour or two most days. Just walk at the same speed the whole time, like 2.5 miles an hour. Just walk for an hour. You know, today I did like an hour and a half in the morning, and that's gonna be probably enough for today. I just enjoy it. Try not to overdo it. Walk enough to get the good vibes, and not walk too much to get all worn out, right? More running? There you go. Yeah, running's fine. It's just it definitely would not sync up with some of my goals I've found. Walk twice a day for an hour? Here you go. Is that in addition to weights and stuff? I can respect that. I can respect that for sure. Oh, like on a day like today, I could probably walk twice. What if I walk in the morning? I'd rather just work out in the morning. Oh, that's nice. It's good groove and exercise there. 2 walks a day, yep. But I feel like the running, like, makes my ankles and knees a little, like, tender when I'm trying to squat, right? So. And yeah, like if I walked in the morning and at night I could, but I feel like part of the deal is I like to just get up and work out first thing, because I don't like to have to come into the gym in the afternoon like I am right now, kind of just like not feel as good as I feel in the morning hitting the weights, right? So, you know. And then I just walk at night, and that's usually about enough. It's usually at least an hour and a half, I would say. Sometimes 2 hours though. Hour 45 is also fine. All right. Like ideally, I wake up, work out, eat, go back to sleep. But I can't do that right now. It's midday, yeah, fair enough. What are you working on? Again, there's harder jobs than mine, but like, I try to put out good energy and whatnot for the whole day so far. So it's like, get to the gym, are kind of tired. So yeah, that's good, Village. Very good. Caffeine doesn't really keep me awake if I don't want to be awake. It can help me try to be awake if I want to be awake, but I can fall asleep anytime. Which might not be a good sign, but I don't know. That's where I'm at. That's how it is. Now, one thing I could do is stream from like 8 to noon and then take a nap. Or like 8 to like 12:30 or 1, take a nap and get in the gym at like 2:30. Because that might be kind of fun. But we'll see. We'll see. And I'm just wondering what you're up to, yeah. Presto. That's good stuff. I mean, like making muscle building progress is important, but I would say like 80% of the reason I work out is mental health. Truthfully. That's how it is. But I do like to compete, but that's not, you're compete like one day, every couple of years, That's not what we do it for me at least. Oh man, it's definitely a daily thing. I gotta do it, man. Gotta do it. You might think you'd feel better taking the day off, but I don't. Here we go. Ugh. Whew. Do you suffer in your training? Most of the time I'm not suffering. Most of the time. Maybe a little. All right. Maybe today. A little. Final workout planned up again. Exclamation mark gains. Any black hole songs? Yeah, I was thinking like maybe running was a little suffery. Yeah. Maybe running was a little suffery. Yeah. not strong enough to suffer weightlifting right now. It's not strong enough for it to be suffering. It could be like hard, like today's kind of tough, but I wouldn't call it suffering. Not yet. Have fun, Quaylen. Have fun. Oh. Oof. Oof. 145. That's probably pretty comfy for you though. X bar dids. Might do the high bar today. Those rows did not feel as good as yesterday or last time I did them. Whatever. Whatever. Yeah, running's good stuff. Because I remember when I was doing distance running, it was like you'd have easy days and hard days, and the 145 heart rate was kind of like pretty easy day kind of heart rate, but if I remember correctly, maybe I'm misremembering. I don't feel like that was too bad though. That's a cool shirt, yeah. Jenny got it for me. Okay. We're gonna need to do at least like 10. This is not very heavy. We need to do at least 10. Chuck a 5th set on there too. I might do some more rows in between. Those were like unsatisfactory. Not quite what I was looking for there. Okay. I said 22 subs today though. Getting there, boys. We'll just do a high bar today. That'll be fine. We'll get some other barbell stuff going in a second. Oh. I can't imagine my heart rate gets all that high on my little walking that we do. But it still feels like it's nice. I'm not going to do the high heart rate stuff right now. Probably could be useful to me. But then again, a lot of my recovery demand is ideally kind of being given to recovering from the weight training we're doing. And things that get your heart rate up really high would probably take away from that a little bit. So. Yep, keep things moving, yeah. Definitely. Mostly gaining fat at this point, but yeah.
Nothing to be gaining way too quick, right?
Eventual dead's just real light. Just some hamstring glute stuff. Trying to get warmed up, man. Oh, gotta break through a little bit. Yeah, don't get too excited. Gonna be those between these, I think. Don't get too excited. Maybe we'll put some weight on a straight bar conventional eventually, but not today.
Today it's gonna be real nice and easy. Again, just some hamstring glute stuff.
Five plate, yeah, that's not gonna happen for a while. Not gonna be 5 plates for a bit. Got a lot of rebuilding to do for that, if ever. May never do that, we'll see. Let's see. I feel like I need to do more rows, but you're far too kind, Scribbles. Just rebuilding right now. But thank you, man. Oy, oy, oy.
I was rowing a second ago, but now I just want to get some hamstring glute stuff going.
Not a full RDL, but that's kind of what I want to feel here. Hamstring glute. There's some untracked sets. I don't think Twitch is owned by Gatorade, though. They might be doing a sponsored campaign together. So, But no, I don't think so. There's some on Amazon. But they definitely do like campaigns and stuff, so yeah. That'd be cool. I like that. As someone who does sport stuff here on Twitch, get down with some Gatorade Twitch promotion. With gains and gains on that would be good, huh? We'll be doing shrugs in a second. Oh. I don't usually break down the price of my stuff, but a shed gym sounds fun. Yep. Yep. I've never been that into the movement skills like charge and leap. Never really been very impressed with those. I may need to try them more though. Yeah, they never really seem that good. But who knows, maybe I'm missing out. We'll see. Is that what the secret is, Frisky? Yeah, I'll try it. Try it out. I think a lot of our rows today are probably gonna be the T-bar rows. The barbell rows felt good last time. They don't really feel that good this time.
Well, we'll do some T-bars. We'll do shrug T-bar combo. Hammer it out.
Cool.
I'll try it. Just for fun.
I like it, Frisky. It sounds fun. I like it. All right. We definitely done like 3 of these. Definitely. Okay. Not going real heavy today, but that's okay. I mean, technically I'm going heavier than last time, so. That works, right? That's your boy. It's good stuff, bro. All right. Alrighty.
Couple more of these bad boys.
So Deckard. Little stretchies on them traps. Maybe one more of those in a second. I like getting a little bit of leg involvement on back day. Show them a little bit of love. Not real heavy, but kind of nice to let them know you're thinking about them, right? And I'll just practice for a while, probably just rowing, whatever it is just do like some light deadlifts with whatever it is I'm rowing, just for the glute stuff, glute and hamstring. I think it's worth something.
I feel like we do so much like pressing, driving movements on leg day. And this is one of those too, but it's different.
Could do normal RDLs too on back day, but I like doing this. Feels pretty good actually. We could shrug that too. It'd be kind of light compared to what we've been doing, but I don't know, maybe kind of fun. Well, we can't shrug it and X-bar or T-bar, right? So maybe not. We could do a T-bar shrug. Maybe that's the strat. All right. Rack pulls and deads. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Big trap action. Definitely. Definitely. Let's do one more of those little hex bars, and then we'll switch it up. Unless we want to do one more little light deadlift too. We'll do these, and then we gotta move this over so we can shrug. There. You get sore? Now that I'm eating a little more and training a little harder, I'm getting a little sore. It's nice. Like, not like real sore, like I like feel, you know? Like, oh yeah. After the workout. Very pleasant soreness. Also lets me know that we're actually doing something too, right? Making some kind of minor gains, hopefully. $215. Just do 220. F it for 19 or 20. Fuck. Try. Why bother doing 19? Might as well just do 20. All right. I probably ought to hit one more set of those little deads. A lot of volume? It is. I need it. Maybe not for the gains, but for my brain. That's how it goes, man. This must be done. But we're getting there, I think. We're getting there. Oh. Got like 45 more minutes, so better get to it, huh? Okay. All right, I'm gonna move that hex bar over with some Shruggies. Oh. Whew. All right. What's up, Shrugs? Are you impressed with my one plate deadlifts? Thanks, man. Let's move this guy though so we can do some T-bars. I am a volume enjoyer. I might just do them off to the side. I guess I could turn it, right? I think it's just easier if I do them sideways. You guys won't mind. If I do a little sideways shrugs, I won't bother nobody with it. Coming back on me like that, brother. Whew. I'm gonna take this off anyway. Whatever. Oh. It'll be fine. That's a lot of shrugs though. You're right about that. You're right about that. Maybe I should track my T-bar rows so I remember how much I did last time. 55. Didn't I track him last time? I thought I did. Yeah, I sure did. 55 for 16. Good boy. Good boy, tracking the weights. Oh. So I'm actually not a huge fan of the neutral grip. I might do a few sets though. That's what it's thinking, yeah. I'll see. Might could throw more weight on there. We'll start here though. Start here. Blech. Upper or mid back? I mean, I guess it depends on how you set it up. I think for me it's kind of more upper, mid, which is fine. That's kind of where I want it. All right. Nice banky. Good job, man. Oh, I hope that on YouTube. Whew. Should we try to get some straps on? Just for fun? Almost rather not, but we'll see. I'd almost rather not. I'm like 25 or whatever. Trying to get the feel right. I'll do a couple more neutral ones and then we'll do. I like the little bar that I put over it. That feels the best. The best back activation. I want to do more than 3 though. And that was only 25, but I'll call it 20 for now. Then after this, it's chest supported row and maybe some seated cable rows. We have 30 minutes, so we'll do what we can. All right. We'll just get done what we can. A little bit of rear delt in there too, which is fine. We need the rear delt too. So don't mind that. Not in that, because that's just water. But I did have some Legion Pulse with recharge before. I just didn't need a second serving of that one. Not right now.
That's enough to get it going.
Okay, shrugging away. Let's get that bar out for a couple. That'd be good. Like this thing. For these here rows. I think it helps me accomplish my goal with these. Upper back action. Is the landmine new? No, I haven't been using it a ton recently. It's not new though. But I gotta get back in the mix. Gotta get back in the mix. That's what that little attachment is called. Fun. Squat bench, that's some powerlifting right there. If I had to sprint a mile, what climb can I do right now? I don't know. Back in the day, 4:38 was my best. Right now, not sure. But if I train for it, I might get kind of quick. Get kind of quick with it. But yeah, definitely not in mile running shape right now. 438 zooming. Yeah, I mean that was, you know, that was my sport back in the day. But I weighed 185 pounds when I ran that too. It's kind of funny. I was not like a skinny boy on that one. I'm gonna switch these. I'm doing it in this order. I was not all that tiny. All right. And run-ins are made me sick. I imagine, I don't know what I can do. I could probably get under 7 minutes, I hope. I hope. I don't know. I don't think we're getting under 6 minutes right now. But I might be able to run a 6 something. But I haven't been running very much at all, so you'd have to give me a moment to prepare. We're also in the middle, well, really in the beginning of what will hopefully be a pretty good quality bolt. So far, so good. .607, yeah. Around 10 minutes. I could definitely get under 10 minutes. I'm gonna walk a mile under 10 minutes. Oh, we didn't actually do this yet. Oops. Whew. All right. A couple more of each. 280, that's a big boy, yeah. That's a big feller. I'm going up, but I don't think I'm going up that high. I wonder what we'll do for my weight. I'm already like 215, but I don't really feel like I'm that fat. I joke about being fat, but I'm not really. Not too sloppy yet. Oh. Feeling chunky at 225, yeah? Fitness goals? I did the endurance stuff when I was younger. I was like a distance runner back in the day, so now we're doing pretty solid focus on bodybuilding these days. Yeah, I mean, we could probably get to 225. Pretty comfortably. Starting to push past that, it starts to feel kind of chonk, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see. But right now I'm not really interested in endurance work. I like bodybuilding. I think I can succeed pretty good at bodybuilding. Which is kind of an endurance sport. Yeah, I'm 215 right now, I think, yeah. Bodybuilding is kind of an endurance sport when you think about it. No. Yeah, that's crazy, yeah. It's big boy, beast. Big boy. Big work. Let's do one more of each of these and then got a little bit of, like, probably like time for that one more little bit of stuff I want to do. One more little exercise bracket. We kind of pulled it together a little bit. The pull-ups and everything, like, at the beginning of the workout did not feel good, but I pulled it together. Yep. Whew. Didn't even want to see it. Well, you're still moving some weight around, Quinn. You got pretty strong too, man. Why the fast reps with the shrugs? Not best to drop weight and contract more. So I feel like my traps grow more off of like a weighted stretch. So going a little faster and letting it kind of hit and pull against my traps is okay. For example, I feel like the thing that built my traps the most didn't even do this at all. It was heavy ass, like rack pulls, right? Yep. Oh. Also do some shrugs for fun. Love the squeeze. I mean, like, taking a 40-pound dumbbells and squeezing my traps feels good. I just don't think it grows them. You know? I don't know. I think you need like a heavy ass, like, thing. Do I get CNS? I don't even know what that is. You get tired sometimes from working hard? Sure. I don't know what CNS fatigue even is. So maybe not. And from beyond, big flex of the prime. Thank you very much for the 8 months. Appreciate it, dude. I don't even. Maybe not, you know? But yeah, rack pull is probably the thing that helps my traps grow the most. I just don't feel like setting up right now, so I'll just do these, which is kind of like the same thing. But I just want to show you a little bit. Man. All right. Let's do some of the chest supported rows and the seated cable rows. And that'll be about what we need there, I think. But I mean, my traps aren't that good, so I could try whatever, you know. But I think what's grown them the most is heavy ass stretch rather than light contraction. Even though you can definitely like get a pump in your traps from that. But body fat percentage right now, I don't know, like 20%. I'm not sure. Not low. Not low right now. I'm gonna move this over here. What y'all know about this sideways farmer's carry, huh? Farmer's walk. The farmer crab walk. terrible. There's a lot of other movements that feel good. Pull-ups did not feel good. But we had to knock the rust off anyway. That's the way she goes. We pulled it together a little bit, but yeah, that was not good. The good vibes, good chats, and kind subs, those do help. Thank you. Let's get this thing going. I'm gonna do a couple of these and then see what happens. Kind of fun. Oh, man. About to hit the gym soon? Nice, nice. My blood pressure is 50, now I can do 2. Pretty funny. I bulk pretty fast here, I tried bulking more slowly. Yeah, and sort of. I just don't really see a big point in staying skinny. You know what I mean? I start to be able to lift my best when I weigh like 210 plus. And so I don't know if my goal is to build muscle, why I would stay small and weak for longer. Especially like post-competition, I just feel like eating. Don't really feel like not eating, you know? So, I don't know. Could. But I guess I just gotta get back to work, you know? Now when I'm dieting, I'm like, oh yeah, I'll stay lean in the off season, but I don't know. Aesthetics aren't really that important at this exact moment, so I may as well get to work and build, you know? And I do feel a lot stronger, a little heavier. But it's a lot more comfortable to eat comfortably. But a lot of what you're seeing is me sort of regaining weight that I would normally have anyway, so it's not like I'm putting on new mass, right? Mostly just kind of regaining, going back to normal. Yeah, I'm much better at training when I'm a little heavier. I feel like that kind of helps make gains, right? Yeah, that's cool, Quaylen. Awesome. And that's, see, it doesn't feel miserable to stay competition lean when you're competing, but why stay that lean when you're not competing? You know what I mean? So should I be happier or go to the gym? Go to the gym. Been down bad lately? I mean, hey, I feel that. Happens. Get to the gym. Feel good. I'm sorry to hear that though. And when I say get to the gym, I'm not saying that dismissively. It's just, I'm saying it decisively. And that, I mean, really, that's like my main thing. I'm trying to keep my head on straight. Even when I have a lot of good things going on, you know, you still gotta work through it sometimes, man. A rose. A rose. Whew. Alert, get your work in. All right, man. Don't forget to drop that Prime sub. Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, you're not gonna throw yourself off, like, you know, ruin your diet with one day of higher calories. You're fine. Whew. You'll be alright. You'll be alright. Oh, man. Oh. No. That's more like gonna be 15 of each, I think. Not like 17 or whatever. Accumulating some fatigue, it's good. Whew. Just do 15. I can respect the 17 attempt, but we've accumulated some fatigue today. So it's gonna look more like 15. And that's fine. I think we started with this again, so we're gonna do this. Just switch the order. Okay. I feel you, bro. I don't think I've been feeling that great recently either, man, but we'll keep pushing, man. Just gotta make it through the winter. I mean, the thing is, like, a lot of things are going really well. Like, family is going good, training's going good, just work is kind of hard right now, and that's something that I put a lot of effort into, so that can wear a guy out sometimes. Oh, but yeah, get in the gym. Taking care of your training, your food, and your rest is huge. It's a lot, but it helps. Makes a big difference. Close enough. Whew. Close enough. Try to be in here early tomorrow. Oh. Sorry, the body aches and sore back. Uh-oh. What's going on with that? What's going on with that? All right. Almost 25 subs over there. We're getting there. Make a halfway productive day out of it. Whew. See about it, huh? Oh.
Oh. Whew. I do those on shoulder day too, but I really squeeze my back today. And then we'll do it for rear delt specifically tomorrow. Oh. Old man muscle fatigue. Low carb, high protein for the week with self-digestion. Okay. All right, brother. You got your situation figured out. I respect it. You got to figure it out. Why the low carb, just less activity? Not carbing up, getting the muscles some fuel for the next phase. Something's going on there. And then lats. Ooh. Man, oh man. What are you talking about, Zug? You yammering over there? Any comps coming up? Probably not for like at least a year and a half. Gotta take some time to grow. That last one was pretty good, but we gotta get better, you know? So it'll probably take a year and a half at least. Maybe 2.5 years to grow, who knows? We'll have to see what the whole situation's looking like with work and family and just making sure it's the right time to do that. It's a pretty big commitment. But we will do another one, yeah. Hey, thanks for that reset. Let me hit the set and wait with the flex. Thank you. I will compete again, but yeah, it's gonna be after a growth phase. Oh man. All right, that's enough. All right. Oh my goodness. Whew. Yeah, this is like the afternoon workout session. I prefer the mornings, but whatever. I probably 26 months had big flex for you. Sorry, uncut. Sorry, bro. The games and gain shorts do kind of show them off a little bit. You like the usual shirt, nice. Wait, do I plan it before cutting? It won't be like a weight, it's like I mean, ideally I don't cut for a while. Maybe like a mini cut here and there. We'll see. Ideally I spend a good amount of time in a surplus, and if I start getting way too fat, maybe I'll bring the calories down, but I don't know if I want to like diet anytime soon. Try deadlift? Not really. I'm starting to work in some light barbell deadlifts, like very light. But I've only just now started to do that, so not really. We've been doing a lot of hex bar stuff though, which has been pretty fun. Hopping on D-ball, that would probably be a never for me. I mean, I can confidently say that would be a never. I've got a beautiful family, a wonderful job. There's no reason to be an idiot and do drugs for what? Like, I mean, I know you're kidding, but
I'll give you a serious answer. No. Okay, already happily married to the woman of my dreams, so. And I mean, I'm not sure what kind of woman, like, specifically prefers men on anabolic steroids, but that's not what I'm into, so. But like I said, you're trolling anyway. Anyway, let's wrap it up. Speaking of my family, gonna go hang out with them for a little bit, and then I will hopefully see you guys tonight, probably for some Diablo. We'll give Diablo a try, see if the mountain drops are juicy. See how it goes. But either way, thanks for hanging out, thanks for showing love, thanks for the subs. We'll see you guys about 3.5 to 4 hours from now, all right? Peace.